Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to another edition of Post 158 Barbers American Legion Baseball. The Post 158 Barbers of Portland Tigard are the defending state champs of AAA Oregon American Legion Baseball in the state of Oregon and advanced to the Northwest Regional Playoffs last August in Wyoming. We're going to get you public address also in just a moment. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bill Love Field at Aloha High School for tonight's contest between the Wild West All-Stars and the Post 158 Barbers. First, we'd like to introduce tonight's visiting team, the Wild West All-Stars. Wearing number 00, playing at second base, Caden Stenson. Number 0 at third base, J.C. Klee. Batting third, number 10, shortstop, Trey Ward. At first base, hitting cleanup, number 3, Jake Spowalski. Catching this evening, 000, Bo Stenson. Playing in center field, number 8, Brady Bloss. In right field tonight, number 7, Chase Baldwin. Starting pitcher this evening for the Wild West All-Stars, number 4, Jack Klee. And number 9, playing in left field, Eric Alvios. The All-Stars also have on the bench Hunter Belmodis, number 13. The All-Stars are coached tonight by Easton Bennett. Now let's meet the lineup tonight for this evening's home team, the Post 158 Barbers. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 23, Gunnar Peterson. Hitting second, playing in right field, number 15, Griffin Scott, who recently broke a Barbers team record with 15 strikeouts, breaking a previous record held by current Oregon State Beaver pitcher Nelson Keljo. Starting at third base, number 19, Cole Katayama Stahl. Hitting cleanup, batting fourth, number 34, designated hitter Declan Francis. Starting in left field, number 16, Vince Williams. At first base, number 24, Alex Ingalls. Starting at second base, number 4, Gunnar Gustafson. Catching tonight, number 27, Jace Randall. In center field, number 3, Owen Montgomery. And starting pitcher tonight, number 21, Austin Wolf. The Barbers have won 4 in a row and have only allowed 5 base hits total over the previous 4 games. Substitutes are number 2, Landon Siegler. Number 5, Sam Trojan. Number 7, Hunter Robinson. Number 9, Ezra Weiss. Number 10, Luke Fulkerson. Number 12, Lucas Plenert. Number 14, Austin Shelton. Number 18, Wyatt Anneker. And number 22, Logan Robinson. The Barbers are coached by Ben Bertrand, Jason Fritz, Phil Johnson, Dave Shoppy, and Joe Duran. Tonight's umpires are Mark Anderegg and Ron Sewell. And tonight's bat boys, Mason Duran and Nolan Duran. Barbers players, will you please repeat after me for the code of sportsmanship? And please remove your hats. I will keep the rules. I will keep faith with my teammates. I will keep my temper. I will keep myself fit. I will keep a stout heart in defeat. I will keep my pride under in victory. And I will keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. Thank you. And now we ask that everyone please stand and remove your hats and turn your attention to the American flag in center field for tonight's national anthem. And we're just about set for the first pitch tonight between the Portland Barbers of Post 158, the Tigard American Legion Post. A lot of players from Lake Oswego, Tigard, Mountainside, Westview, a lot of larger 5A and 6A baseball programs from the west side of the Portland metro area. They're taking on the Wild West All-Stars, a Wild West League, a Portland area summer collegiate league, collegiate wood bat league that include the Portland Gherkins, kind of a JV squad to the Portland Pickles. It also consists of the Portland Rosebuds, a team that the Barbers defeated in their opener 8-4 here at Aloha High School back in early June. Also, the Willamette Wild Bills of Westland, their mascot, a platypus, and the Gresham Grey Wolves. Barbers originally were set to take on Gunderson Baseball, a club-level team from Westland led by Oregon State pitching standout Kevin Gunderson, but that game was canceled, and the Barbers were able to find a game last minute against the Wild West All-Stars. That's the reason why we do not have graphics tonight, just going with broadcaster video. Had a graphic package all set up for Gunderson, but did not receive notice until we got here about 4:30, 5 o'clock that Gunderson was not going to be playing tonight. The Barbers will be wearing their home red uniforms. Barbers old-timey text in black lettering with white trim, black numerals with white trim on the front and back, white pants with red pinstripe. The All-Stars made up mainly of Portland Gherkins, wearing the Gherkins uniforms light blue, Columbia blue with dark blue lettering. Leading off for the All-Stars, number 00, Caden Stenson, second baseman. Caden Stenson does not have a jersey, so he's wearing just it's like a University of Washington Dark blue t-shirt. Two straight misses low from Austin Wolf. 2-0 the count to Stenson. Pitches a one hopper to short. The toss across lazily in time for out number one. Batting second for the All-Stars, number 0, third baseman J.C. Klee. First pitch low and inside, ball one. And Austin Wolf really having issues finding the plate. The only strike was the pitch that was grounded to short. And again, he's behind 2-0. And again, he's behind 2-0 in the count to J.C. Klee. And again, misses low and inside, 3-0 the count. Pitch from Wolf, low, ball 4, and a 4-pitch walk for J.C. Klee. Batting third, number 10, shortstop Trey Ward. Runner at first for Wild West All-Stars after the 4-pitch walk, and again, pitch well low and inside, ball 1, this time to Trey Ward. And time has been called, and Austin Wolf having some issues finding the plate to start the game. Jace Randall gonna go out and try to get him on the same page. Runner at first for Wild West League All-Stars. J.C. Klee after a 4-pitch walk. And we're set after the meeting between Randall and Wolf. Pitch finds the strike that time after it glances off the glove of Jace Randall, 0-1, or 1-1. Austin Wolf looks at first. The 1-1 pitch is up high. 2 balls and 1 strike. That's the first time Austin Wolf has missed high. Just underway. Portland, or actually Taggart Post 158 Barbers and the Wild West All-Stars. Pitch is line to short, on a hop, gets away, and it's going to scoot all the way over to first, no play, and that's going to go as an error. Batting number 3, first baseman Jake Spowalski. Runners at first and second after a walk and an error to start the game. Pitch is, I believe, ruled strike 1. Wolf, strike 2 called. Batting number 3, first baseman Jake Spowalski. Correction, 1-1 the count. 1-1 pitch is spanked to center field, and that's going to get all the way to the wall, and at least 1 run will score. 2 runs, they're going to actually hold the runner up at third, but the All-Stars now with a 1-0 lead in the top of the first. Batting 000, catcher Bo Stenson. First pitch is a called strike, taken all the way, 0-1. Still just one out for the All-Stars. Runners at second and third. Bo Stenson, the hitter, with one out. Pitch is tailing away. 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch swung on and missed. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Bo Stenson, All-Stars catcher. Ooh, close pitch. Maybe a little bit low. Count is even, 2-2. One out, 2 runners in scoring position for the Wild West League All-Stars. Already a run in. The pitch from Wolf is swung on and missed. Strike 3 for out number 2. At the plate, number 8 center fielder Brady Bloss. First pitch to Bloss is a drop ball that drops a little early. Ball 1. Bloss, left-handed hitter for the Gresham Grey Wolves, one of the few players not wearing a Gherkins uniform tonight for the Wild West League. Pitch is taken again, I believe, for ball 2. Gresham Grey Wolves, gray uniforms, white numerals, white pants with yellow lettering. 2-0 from Wolf. Swung on and missed on a fastball about letter high. 2-1. Wolf trying to get out of the inning, allowing just the 1 run, the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at the knees. Perfect drop ball. Count is even, 2-2. Wolf looking for the payoff pitch to get out of the inning. Had a rough start through what seemed to be at least 10 straight balls. 2-2 pitch, swung on late on a pitch out of the strike zone up high. Just gets a piece of it. Count is even, 2-2. Wolf, the left-hander, comes set. Fires and takes strike 3 for his first K of the evening. 1 walk, 1 strikeout, a base hit, an error, and a run scores for the Gresham Grey Wolves. They leave a pair in scoring position, and after half an inning, it's the Wild West League All-Stars 1 and the Portland Barbers, or post-158 Barbers, nothing. We'll see if they can get on the board in the bottom of the first inning in just a moment after this. Want to give your kitchen or bath a fresh new look? Jason Bond Remodeling has over 20 years experience fabricating and installing stone countertops and can upgrade your home with the countertops of your dreams without the dreamy price tag. They pride themselves on quality and customer satisfaction. They also offer cabinet installation and will do their best to beat any bid by 10%. Based in Washington County and will service most Portland area locations. For quality kitchen and bath remodels, call Jason Bond Remodeling at 503-430-0145. Gunnar Peterson leading off the bottom of the first for the Barbers, shortstop. First pitch is in the dirt off of Jack Clee for ball one. Tall right-hander. Both starters tonight kind of a face 90 degrees to the plate. Do not face the plate head on. 1-1 the count after Peterson takes a called strike. 1-1 pitch, taken all the way. A pitch about letter high that drops late, 1-2. The 1-2 from Jack Clee swung on and squibbed up the third base line. Basically a swinging bunt throw to first, throws the first baseman wide towards second, pulls him off the bag, and that's going to go as an error for the All-Stars. And time has been called. Umpires want to discuss if maybe this might be a foul ball. It may have made contact with Peterson before he left the batter's box. And they are going to call him safe at first. Batting second for the Barbers, number 15 right fielder Griffin Scott. So Gunnar Peterson will remain safe at first after a little bit of discussion between the two umpires, Mark Anderegg and Ron Sewell. Griffin Scott takes a first pitch called strike, 0-1. Runner at first goes, and this one's going to be chopped high off the plate foul. 0-2, so Peterson will have to go back to first. 2 strikes for Griffin Scott, who, as you may have heard at the beginning of our broadcast during introduction, set a new Barbers record with 15 strikeouts in their previous win on Monday night, breaking a record of 13 previously held by current Oregon State pitcher Nelson Keljo. The 0-2 from Jack Clee is away outside ball one. The 1-2 pitch, again the runner goes, swung on and missed. The throw to second is not in time. But the Barbers do have one out in the bottom of the first, but a runner in scoring position. Batting third, number 19, third baseman Cole Katayama Stahl. Katayama Stahl takes the first pitch for a called strike, left-handed hitter. 0-1 with Griffin Scott at second after reaching on an error on a swinging bunt up the third base line. And then a steal on a called third strike a moment ago. The pitch swung on, and that's belted to right center, and that's going to get all the way to the wall. That's going to score a run. Katayama Stahl nearly trips, rounding second, and slides into third. Yeah, I was afraid of that. He tripped and fell about halfway between second and third. Otherwise, he would have been safe at third base. That much. He kind of hopped into the plate on the slide, and that's out number 2, but the run will score to tie the game at 1. That'll bring up number 34, designated hitter Declan Francis. First pitch from Klee is inside, ball 1. Batting designated hitter number 34, Declan Francis. Pitch taken all the way for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 tie, 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. The Wild West All-Stars and the Portland Barbers. Cole Katayama Stahl drove in the first run of the game with a double, but tried to turn it into a triple. Sliding grab, making a snow cone catch at grass level is the center fielder, Brady Bloss, standing to end the inning, but the Barbers do pick up a run on a base hit and also an error for the All-Stars. We head to the top of the second inning. It's Wild West League All-Stars 1 and the post-158 Barbers 1. We'll return with the top of the second inning in just a moment.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748. Legacy Roofing can save your home from leaks, mold, and other issues related to an older roof, preventing future roof issues, saving you thousands of dollars. They use only the most trusted materials backed by an excellent warranty that is transferred if you ever sell your home. Legacy is tops in their field, earning the GAF Master Elite certification and the Golden Pledge warranty. For more information or to get a free quote, call 503-357-7663 today. We had some technical difficulties for the top of the second inning. The All-Stars have taken a 2-1 lead after 2 base hits and an error. Bad pickoff move on a steal attempt at third allowed runner to score from second. Leading off the home half of the second inning for the Barbers, number 16, left fielder Vince Williams. First pitch to the Barbers left fielder taken for strike one. The 0-1 pitch from Jack Clee, swung on, just gets a piece of it, fouls it straight back. 2 strikes the count. The 0-2 swung on again, just gets a piece of it to stay alive. 0-2 to Barbers left fielder Vince Williams. Alex Ingalls, Barbers first baseman, on deck. Again, the 0-2 from Jack Clee. Check swing, called third strike for out number 1. Batting first baseman number 24, Alex Ingalls. Jack Clee kicks and fires. Nice pitch. Fastball over the outer half. 0-1. Jack Clee pitch is up high, swung on, and driven foul into the top of the net behind the plate. 0-2. Gunnar Gustafson on deck, Barbers second baseman. The 0-2 pitch swung on and driven to center field, and making the catch is Brady Bloss for out number 2. Now batting number 4, second baseman Gunnar Gustafson. Nice fastball, blew it past him. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch from Jack Clee, right-hander. Off speed, misses a little bit low and outside. 1-1. Gets a signal from the umpire and fires. Pitch is high, but nice swing and drives it straight back. 1-2. 2-1. Wild West League All-Stars leading the post 158 Barbers. 2-1 in the bottom of the second. 2 outs for the Barbers, the home team at Aloha High School. The 1-2 to Gustafson. Klee sets, turns and fires to the plate. Strike 3 called. And that will do it for the Barbers in the bottom of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors. They go in order, and after 2, it's still the Wild West League All-Stars 2 and the Barbers 1. We'll take a 30-second break and return in just a moment. Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post. Leading off the top of the third for the All-Stars, number 10, shortstop Trey Ward. Trey Ward leading off the top of the third for the All-Stars. First pitch swinging on a fastball, just gets a piece of it straight back off the pipe. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to Ward, swung on and missed, strike 2. The 0-2 pitch, swung on and kind of knuckles that one to shallow right, and that's going to, nice effort, but that will drop for a bloop single to right, the 4th base hit of the game for the All-Stars. Batting number 3, first baseman Jake Spowalski. So the All-Stars with a runner at first, nobody out in the top of the third, already leading 2-1. Jake Spowalski, first baseman. Pitch just misses outside, maybe ball 1. 1-0 pitch taken all the way for a strike that time. 1 ball and 1 strike. Count is even with a runner at first and Wild West League All-Stars leading 2-1 in the top of the third inning. 1-1 pitch is foul tipped into the glove of Jace Randall, 1-2. Wolfie looks at first. The 1-2 is breaking ball high and away, 2-2. Wolf looks at first. Pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3 for out number 1.
Batting 000, catcher Bo Stinson. Two runs, 4 hits for the All-Stars. 1 run on 1 hit for the Barbers. Top of the 3rd inning, 1 out. Pitch from Wolf is kind of lost the handle on it, almost pounded that one into the dirt. It does stay above the ground, but misses well low and inside. 1-0. The 1-0 from Wolf. Again, breaking ball down and in, 2-0. Two-0 pitch swung on off the end of the bat. This could be 2. The throw to second to first, not in time. Throw to second was not quick enough to have a chance really at first base. 2 outs though. They do get the lead runner. Batting number 8, center fielder Brady Bloss has made some nice plays in center field defensively for the Wild West All-Stars. First pitch taken outside, ball 1. Batting center fielder for the All-Stars, number 8, Brady Bloss. One-0 pitch taken for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mark Anderegg, not only a baseball umpire, but has umpired quite a bit of high school basketball around the area as well. Pitch is low and outside. 2-1. Two outs, runner at first. The 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball up, drop maybe a little bit late, possibly a little bit high, but a close pitch, 3-1. Three-one pitch. This is outside for ball 4, and now the All-Stars have runners at first and second and 2 outs. Chase Baldwin, left fielder for the All-Stars, batting with 2 outs. 2-1. Wild West League All-Stars with the lead. Batting for the All-Stars, right fielder number 7, Chase Baldwin. Batting for the All-Stars, right fielder number 7, Chase Baldwin. The 1-1 pitch from Wolf swung on and missed, strike 2. Barbers trying to keep it to a 1-run game. 1 pitch away, getting out of the 3rd inning. The pitch is just a hair low, maybe outside, 2-2. Count is even to the Wild West League All-Stars right fielder, Chase Baldwin. The 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. And Wild West League All-Stars leave a pair stranded after 2.5. Still, the Wild West League 2 and the Portland Barbers 1 will return with the bottom of the 3rd inning right after this.
Casey Ogden is a healthcare expert with more than 40 years in the field serving others and is college certified in nursing and healthcare administration. Her business, Casey Ogden Healthcare Services, offers everything you need for home health, from limited medical equipment, meal preparation, medication management, medical transportation, and more. Call 971-273-6058 or email caseyogden.hcs.llc@gmail.com.
Leading off the bottom of the third for the Barbers, catcher number 27, Jace Randall. And again, due to copyrighted walk-up or warm-up music being played between innings, that's the reason for the dead air between the break and the start of the next inning. First pitch to Randall is up and away, ball one. 1-0 pitch is swung on and belted foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2-1 Wild West League All-Stars in the bottom of the third. For the time being, the go-ahead run has scored on a wild pickoff move at third. 2-1 the count. Kind of a hazy, muggy afternoon, mostly blue skies. Wild pitch misses over the head of everybody and outside, 3-1. Temperatures could reach in the low 90s Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and it's a 5-pitch walk for Jace Randall for the tying run aboard. Batting for the Barbers, center fielder number 3, Owen Montgomery. Montgomery shows bunt, and it's a called strike, 0-1. Belmotis, new pitcher for the All-Stars, looks at first. Pitch is well up high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Belmotis, the 1-1. Left-hander bunt is another pitch misses up high, 2-1. Belmotis, a quick look at first. Pitch is high, ball 3. Throw back to first, gets down the line and into center or right field. And now Jace Randall is in scoring position, the tying run at second with nobody out on an error on a pickoff move at first.
3-1 to Montgomery. Again, bunts, brings the bat back, takes strike two. Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. Ooh. Maybe inside. Close pitch. Ball 4. Runners at first and second now with nobody out. Top of the order, shortstop number 23, Gunnar Peterson. And Belmotis, like Austin Wolf, his counterpart, also having issues finding the strike zone. Very wild to start here in the bottom of the third inning. Pitch is taken high, 2-0 on another bunt attempt. And time has been called. Bo Stenson's going to go out and try to settle down Hunter Belmotis. Barbers trailing 2-1, but runners at first and second with nobody out in the bottom of the third, and a good opportunity to at least tie the score here in the bottom of the third. Again, we hope to have game video ready for you in time for Tigard. Not conducive here at Aloha High School. Throw to third is not in time. Screened out for a moment by Griffin Scott, but did see the signal from the third base umpire. And now runners at the corner, still nobody out. Three, the count. Pitch is up high, and Randall's not going to try to score on the wild pitch. It will be ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Batting number 15, right fielder Griffin Scott. Bases loaded, nobody out. Belmotis, first pitch is bounced to the plate. Stenson able to block it, but again, Belmotis having issues on the mound for the All-Stars. Only thing that would even possibly hurt the Barbers now is a strikeout grounder to shallow right. Will score 2. 2 RBI single for Griffin Scott gives the Barbers a 3-2 lead. Batting for the Barbers, third baseman number 19, Cole Katayama Stahl. Still nobody out, 2 runs in. 3-2 Barbers in the bottom of the third. After a 2 RBI single from Griffin Scott a moment ago. Pitch is high, well inside, 1-0. Runners at first and second. And Katayama Stahl went around, 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch showing bunt, gets away from Stenson, and both runners will advance. Two and 1 the count. Pitch from Belmotis, swung on and missed. Nice fastball, 2-2. One of the few rare pitches that Belmotis has looked good on. 2-2 runners at second and third, still nobody out. And pitch is lifted into the top of the net. Behind the plate, 2-2. And swing and a miss on a breaking ball at the knees for out number 1.
Batting number 34, designated hitter Declan Francis.
Pitch is swung on and driven to center field. That's going to bounce all the way up to the wall. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, an RBI, 2 RBI double for Declan Francis makes the score 5-2. 4 runs for the Barbers in the bottom of the third with just 1 out. Batting number 16 for the Barbers, left fielder Vince Williams. First pitch taken outside, ball 1. Pitch is up and in for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch is taken all the way, strike 1. Off-speed pitch. The 2-1 from Belmotis, breaking ball up and misses outside. I think it did drop enough to be in the strike zone up and down, but still missed outside. 3-1 pitches up, ball 4, and now runners at first and second. Still just 1 out. Batting number 24, first baseman Alex Ingalls. Pitch from Belmotis. Strike taken on the outer half, 0-1. The 0-1 from Belmotis, strike 2 called. The 0-2 again, a wild pitch up and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 again, misses high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Belmotis misses badly. When he misses, he had a pitch shortly after coming in that went over the head of everybody into the top of the screen. The 2-2 pitch again, well up and away. Count is full 3-2. Left-hander fires, swung on, belted. Oh, nice effort from the shortstop. They will get the lead runner at third, but could have easily been a double play. 2 outs, nice play by the shortstop. Trey Ward for the All-Stars for out number 2. Batting number 4, second baseman Gunderson. Pitch is taken for strike one. Time called. Belmotis was ready to go before the umpire and getting a, not really a warning, just a talking to about making sure he's keeping an eye on the umpire before he, and waiting for the signal before he fires the pitch. 1-1 the count. Pitch is low and inside, 2-1. Pitch is outside, 3-1. We talked about earlier not really being set up for, or having a video set up for live game video at Aloha High School. We're able to do broadcaster video using webcam for the broadcast, but for on-field video, not really set up for that. It's about 50 feet or more from where we would have to set up the camera behind home plate from where the Aloha press box is, about halfway up third. And handling PA and scoreboard duties. PA mic not long enough to reach that far, so pitch is in the dirt, ball 4, and the bases are loaded again with 2 outs. Jace Randall, Barbers catcher, with 2 outs at the plate. First pitch swung on and lifted to shallow left field. Backing up a couple of steps onto the edge of the grass is the shortstop Trey Ward for out number 3. But the Barbers get 4 runs on just a couple of hits, and after 3, it's now the post 158 Barbers 5 and the Wild West League All-Stars 2 will return in 30 seconds.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Oregon, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
First time at the plate for number 13, Hunter Belmotis. Leading off the top of the 4th inning. Showing bunt, pitch is bounced off the plate, ball 1. First time at the plate for the All-Stars, number 13, new pitcher, Hunter Belmotis. 1-0 pitch working quickly, bunted up the third base line. Throw to first is high, but in time for out number 1. So one out in the top of the fourth. Hunter Belmotis bunts up the third base line. Throw to first is high, but in time for out number one. Batting number 9, left fielder Eric Alvios. First pitch went about a quarter of the way, called strike 0-1. Pitch misses away, gets away from Trojan. 1-1. 5-2 Barbers. 4 of their 5 runs came last inning in the bottom of the third. This one is lined to center field. Diving! Making an incredible grab is the center fielder, Owen Montgomery, for out number 2, robbing Alvios of a base hit. Batting top of the order, 0-0, second baseman Caden Stenson. Pitch is low and away, ball 1. Pitch is swung on, belted to, or popped up to the left side. And making the grab for the Barbers, Cole Katayama Stahl. The All-Stars go in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 3.5, it's still the Barbers 5 and the All-Stars 2. Your local lender, Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, is here to walk you through every step in purchasing your new home. Christy and her team bring trusted knowledge and years of experience to make your home loan financing process an enjoyable one. If you're in the business or have questions about purchasing or refinancing your home, call Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, 503-327-5302, or visit uhm.com/kvanmeter. Union Home Mortgage, official sponsor of the PBR. Union Home Mortgage promises kept. Christy Van Meter is licensed in Oregon 1700271, Washington MLO-1700271, and Arizona 1039867. Union Home Mortgage is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 2229.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Barbers, number 3, center fielder Owen Montgomery.
First pitch just gets a piece of it at the plate, 0-1. Owen Montgomery, the Barbers center fielder, made a great grab on a diving effort for out number 2 in the top half of the inning. The 0-1 pitch is away, outside, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Belmotis is taken all the way for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 5-2 Barbers in the bottom of the fourth. Scoring 4 runs on just 2 hits their previous time at the plate. Pitch is fouled off to the right side into the net. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, the 1-2 from Belmotis, just a hair low, maybe outside, 2-2. Belmotis, the 2-2 pitch, swung on. Ooh. Barbers hitting coach Jason Fritz thought he'd broken his hand. Ball on a hop. Chop looked like into the back of his hand. He just karate chopped it, and Seems to be no worse for the wear. 2-2 the count to Montgomery. Pitch from Belmoda, swung on and kind of inside outs, one up the third base line. Infield base hit. No chance for Montgomery, or no chance to get Montgomery. Oh, put it on the wrong side, dang it. Now batting for the Barbers, number 23, Gunnar Peterson. Pitch is low, ball one. Throw to first is high. It pops out of the glove and is going to get away from the first baseman Spowalski, and an error, and puts the Barbers in scoring position with nobody out. Pitch is bunted up the third base line, just foul. The 1-1 to Gunnar Peterson. Belmodus gets the signal to resume play. Runner at second goes. Strike called. Throw to third is not in time. One and two the count, with a runner at third and nobody out. Peterson, 1-2 count. Belmodus, the left-hander, delivers, and off speed, had some heat to it late, and gets spun around on a swing and a strike 3 for out number 1. Number 15, right fielder Griffin Scott. Pitch from Belmodus. Late called strike, very bottom end of the strike zone. Looked a little bit low, but 0-1 the count. 1 pitch, swung on and chopped foul. 0-2. The 0-2 from Belmodus. Fastball tailing away, swung on and just gets a piece of it. 0-2 the count. Runner at third, 5-2 Barbers lead. 2 runs, 3 hits for the All-Stars of the Wild West League. 5 runs on 4 hits for the Barbers. 2 errors for the Barbers and 1 for the All-Stars. A run will score on a base hit up the third base line for Griffin Scott, trying to turn it into 2, and he's out. Ooh, he must have slid around the tag, or the tag was inside his leg late. 6-2 Barbers. Pitch is low, ball 1. Batting third baseman, number 19, Cole Katayama Stahl. 1-0 pitches up and in, 2-0. 6-2 Barbers, 5 hits, 2 errors, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error for the Wild West League All-Stars. Pitches taken all the way for strike one. Two-one pitch swung on and belted to right center, and that's going to get all the way out of the ballpark for a 2-run shot for Cole. So originally they were going to rule it a ground rule double, and now Cole Katayama Stahl has been awarded a 2-run blast to right center to make the score 8-2. Yeah. Now, after some discussion, they do rule it a 2-run home run, so the score on the board is correct. Cole Katayama Stahl with a 2-run blast over the center field wall to make the score 8-2 Barbers. Batting number 34, Declan Francis, designated hitter. Pitch from Belmodus, low, ball 1. Batting number 34, designated hitter, Declan Francis. The 1-0 to Francis from Belmodus is low and outside, 2-0. Pitch is swung on, just gets a piece of it straight back into the boards on the bottom of the backstop, 2-1. Barbers trailed 2-1, entering the bottom of the third, and have scored 7 runs in the last 2 innings. 2-1 pitch, called strike on the outside half, 2-2. Pitch is curving down the right field line. Fair ball into the corner. Francis rounding second, and he's going to be in standing up with a 1-out double. Had a 2 RBI double last time at the plate. First time at the plate for number 9, Ezra Weiss. Still just 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch, a called strike, 0-1. Lefty versus lefty. Pitch is swung on and lifted out of play off the left side towards the tennis courts across the gravel roadway. 0-2 the count. Belmotis quickly pitches well high, and Francis is not going to try to attempt third. One and two the count to Ezra Weiss. Pitch is swung on and missed off speed for out number 2 on the strikeout. Batting number 24, first baseman Alex Ingalls. First pitch swung on and missed. Pitch from Belmotis. Strike 2 called on the outside half, 0-2. Belmotis trying to get out of what has been a lengthy fourth inning. And another wild pitch. He's had some problems with release in the right spot. And that one sails well up and over the head of the catcher, Stenson. 1-2. Runner easily advances to third. The 1-2 is bounced to the plate, 2-2. Trying to overcorrect from all those pitches he's skied into the top of the back screen. The 2-2 is bounced again in the dirt, count is full. Three-two from Belmotis, swung on, grounder just inside the bag at first. That's going to score Francis, and the ball will get all the way into the corner, and a double for Alex Ingalls makes the score 9-2. Batting number 2, Landon Siegler. First pitch called strike on the outside half, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch from Belmotis. Outside throwback to second, not in time. 1-1 the count. Belmotis looks at second, fires to the plate, swung on and missed. May have just gotten a piece of it into the glove of Stenson. 1-2. Payoff pitch for Belmotis after giving up 4 runs each of the last 2 innings, but pitch misses low, 2-2. Again, Belmotis, the 2-2 pitch. Fires and misses low inside at the shoe tops of Siegler. Count is full. Runner in scoring position at second. The 3-2 pitch swung on and popped him up out of play over the net. Count remains full. Pitch is swung on and driven to left on a hop, and the throw is going to get in time. Bases loaded, or no, runners at the corners. Still 9-2 Barbers. Sam Trojan coming to the plate.
Batting number 5, Sam Trojan.
9-2 Barbers. Pitch again well up high out of the strike zone. Bo Stenson, I can tell, visibly frustrated, having to come out of his stance so many times. The 1-0 from Belmotis, outside 2-0. Two-0 pitch, swung on off the end of the bat, off the gutter of the third base dugout where the Barbers are 2-1. 2-1 pitch, swung on and laced to left field. That's going to get past all the way to the wall, and 2 runs are going to score. The throw will come in late and not in time. It's 11-2 Barbers. 6 runs have now scored in the bottom of the 4th.
Now entering the game for the Barbers, number 14, Austin Shelton, replacing number 3, center fielder Owen Montgomery.
And I think that's going to be it for Belmotis. And I think it's going to be Bo Stenson taking over on the mound for the All-Stars. We'll take a 30-second break and return in just a moment. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Barbers taking control. 10 runs the last 2 innings. Lead 11-2 in the bottom of the 4th.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsboro. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street pizza.
So, some changes defensively for the Wild West League All-Stars. Taking over on the mound, starting catcher Bo Stenson. Not wearing a jersey, going by the number 000. Belmotis, who was the second pitcher of note for the Wild West All-Stars moves to left field. A new catcher is the starting left fielder, Eric Alvios. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. Again, at the plate, number 14, Austin Shelton, his first at bat. Again, at the plate for the Barbers, his first at bat, number 14, Austin Shelton. Stenson looks at second, fires. On the outside half, 0-1. Stenson, the 0-1 pitch, misses low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard thrower, a lot of power. 1-1 the count. Pitch is inside, 2-1. Two 2-1 pitch from Bo Stenson, misses up high. 3 balls and 1 strike after a nice fastball to start the at-bat. He's missed 3 straight pitches to fall behind 3-1. Shelton, the 3-1 pitch, taken all the way. High for ball 4, and Barbers have runners at first and second. Still 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Batting number 23, shortstop Gunnar Peterson. Pitch is low and inside, ball 1. The 1-0 from Bo Stenson, up high and away, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch hits him, and now the bases are loaded. At the plate, number 15, Griffin Scott. Bo Stenson's pitch inside, ball 1. Bo Stenson had 1 good pitch to start his time on the mound and has missed every pitch since. 2-0 to Griffin Scott. Kicks and fires, the 2-0 bounces it off the plate high, off the chest protector, and it's going to bounce up the third base line. Runners will stay put. 3-0 the count, though. Barbers 1 ball away from a 10-run advantage in a possible 5-inning shortened contest. Pitches inside, ball 4, and it is 12-2. Batting number 19, third baseman Cole Katayama Stahl. Bases remain loaded. 7 runs have scored this inning. Pitch is swung on and lifted straight back out of play, 0-1. Lucas Plenard on deck will get his first at bat if he reaches. Pitches inside to the left-handed Katayama Stahl. 1-1 the count. Pitch is up and in. Chin music, 2-1 the count. Stenson, the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball off speed, low, 3-1. Fastball swung on and missed. Count is full, 3-2. Three-two pitch swung on, fouled off at the plate. Count remains full, 3-2. For the Barbers, 1 in the first, 4 in the third, 7 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. For the Wild West League, 1 in the first, 1 in the second. 3-2 pitch taken outside, ball 4. It's 13-2. Now entering the game for the Barbers, first time at the plate for number 12, Lucas Plenert. And pitch goes behind Plenert, ball 1. One 0 from Stenson, low and away, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Bo Stenson's pitch is swung on. Grounder to second. The underhand to shortstop covering is in time. But the Barbers have scored 12 runs over the last 2 innings. And after 4, beginning to put a beat down on the Wild West League All-Stars. We go to the top of the 5th. It's post 158-13, and the Wild West League 2 will return with the top of the 5th inning in just a moment. Whether it's a steaming hot old-fashioned cup of joe or hot chocolate on a cold winter day, or an ice-cold Italian soda or iced coffee on a hot summer day, any time is a great time to stop by Scoggins Creek Coffee. With 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton, their warm and friendly baristas will get you the delicious drink of your choice. Scoggins Creek Coffee, call 503-985-3483, 503-985-3483. And we're back top of the 5th inning, leading off for the All-Stars, number 8 center fielder Brady Bloss. Leading off for the Wild West League in the top of the 5th, center fielder number 8 Brady Bloss. First pitch upstairs for ball 1. One 0 pitch misses the opposite end, 2-0. Two-0 pitch is maybe a little bit high, up around the letters, 3-0. Pitch is low and inside for straight misses from Austin Wolf. Batting number 10, shortstop Trey Ward. Pitch is taken all the way for a called strike. First strike thrown this inning by Austin Wolf after a 4-pitch walk to the leadoff hitter. The 0-1 again taken for strike 2. The 0-2 from Austin Wolf, pitches low, and that's going to get through for a base hit for the Wild West League. Still nobody out. Batting number 3, first baseman Jake Spowalski. Top of the 5th inning, 13-2 Barbers. 2 runners aboard for the Wild West League All-Stars. First pitch low and away to Spowalski for ball 1. The 1-0 from Wolf. Low. Trojan just able to trap it above the dirt. 2-0. 2-0 pitch from Austin Wolf. Looks at second. Fires and jammed and fouls it straight back into the top of the net. 2-1 the count. Wolfie taking a long time getting his signals straight with Trojan. The 2-1 pitch is just maybe a hair low. Close pitch, 3-1. Wolfie, the 3-1 pitch is upstairs, misses high, and that will go as a walk for Spowalski. Second walk of the inning, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. And that might be it for Austin Wolf. Top of the 5th inning, nobody out, a 13-2 Barbers lead. Not in danger of giving up the lead by any means, but might be an opportunity for Barbers to get a new pitcher in and get somebody else some experience. This is kind of one of the times where Duran may go to another pitcher, but they're going to leave Wolf in for now. Batting for the Wild West League 000, new pitcher Bo Stenson. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. Just swung on, high grounder to second. Shortstop takes it to the bag himself, throw to first, in time for the double play. Did a run score? Okay. So 13-3, 2 outs. Barbers still chance at a 10-run, 5-inning victory. Pitches in the dirt, ball 1. Strike one taken. Not sure if this is Brady Bloss or not. We have two number 8s on the roster, one for the Gherkins and one for Gresham. 1-1 pitch, chop to second, slow roller, and skips away on the transfer, and another run will score on an error. And that will be it for Austin Wolf. New pitcher for the Barbers will be number 10, Luke Fulkerson. Taking over on the mound for the Barbers with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Number 10, Luke Fulkerson, replacing starter number 21, Austin Wolf. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back after this pitching change as Luke Fulkerson comes in to replace Austin Wolf with 2 outs in the top of the 5th.
Specialty Screen Printing in Yamhill offers your business the creativity and expertise to print your logo on a variety of items. Owners Ken and Linda Johnson have 40 years of experience on industrial parts and every type of material, including ceramic tile. Their fast service can have your project done in less than a week. Visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com, to see for yourself how they can help you boost your company's marketing and industrial screen printing needs. Call 971-998-9274 or visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com.
Liz Marshall at Marshall Home Group is a member of the Premier Property Group team, helping families find their dream homes. She takes a personalized approach to understanding her clients' needs and uses her strong negotiation skills to get the best outcome for them. She also speaks fluent Spanish and is able to assist Latino clients. Schedule your free consultation today. For information on how she can serve you, call 503-984-4300. Visit MarshallHomesGroup.com or email lmarshallrealty@gmail.com.
And we're back, 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. Barbers still a convincing 13-4 lead, but have allowed 2 runs to score here in the top of the 5th. New pitcher for post 158, number 10, Luke Fulkerson, coming in relief of starter number 21, Austin Wolf. Batting number 7, right fielder Chase Baldwin. First pitch swung on and missed, 0-1. Check swing, strike 2 called. And check swing, pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Check with the infield umpire, says no swing. Tall left-hander, pitch is swung on and missed. In the dirt, the throw to first is in time for out number 3. But the Wild West League All-Stars inch a little bit closer, but baby steps up the side of a mountain when you're trailing by 11 to get 2 runs back
After 4.5, it's still the Barbers 13 and the Wild West League All-Stars 4. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with what could be the end of tonight's contest with a one more run from the Barbers. It's post 158-13, Wild West League All-Stars 4 when we come back.
At Wana Credit Union, every individual is unique, with different needs, different wants, and different goals. This is who we are, and we live here. Our families live here. Our friends live here. This is our home, because to us, you're not a number. You're an individual. Wana Credit Union. Individuals welcome.
First pitch misses low and in, ball one. Bottom of the fifth inning, 13-4 Barbers lead, 2-0 the count, again low. Batting number 9, Ezra Weiss. Big right-hander fires, bounces that one in the dirt, 3-0. Weiss shows bunt, and it's bounced off the catcher's mask, a 4-pitch walk. Batting number 24, first baseman Alex Ingalls. And that one's going to bounce well in front of the plate all the way to the backstop. Want to know the count to Alex Ingalls. Pitch is chopped high up the third base line. Looks at the runner at second, the throw to first. Ooh, collision at first base on. He's going to rule him safe at first after the accidental collision. And first baseman dropped the ball on the collision, and they're going to call him safe at first. Batting number 2, Landon Siegler. Batting number 2, Landon Siegler. Correction, runners at first and second. Pitch is called strike. 0-1. Bo Stenson, a couple of looks at second. Pitch is skipped to the plate. 1-1. Correction, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch, low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And pitches outside. Count is full. 3-2. Stenson, the full count pitch. Swung on and belted just inside. Ooh. Close play. Bang, bang. It's ruled a foul ball. Just very close down the third base line. Count remains full, 3-2. Landon Siegler, the hitter. Pitch again is bounced off the plate, ball 4. Count is, or bases are full. For Sam Trojan. Batting catcher number 5, Sam Trojan. Sam Trojan comes to the plate, bases loaded, nobody out, a 13-4 lead in the bottom of the 5th. Pitches up and away, ball 1. The 1-0 to Sam Trojan, swung on and golfed at the plate down the first base line. Throw to the plate is not in time, and that will do it. Final score in 5 innings, Barbers 14 and the Wild West League All-Stars 4. Wild West League scores first in the first inning and also gets a run in the second inning. They took a 2-1 lead heading into the bottom of the 3rd. 4 runs in the 3rd and 8 in the 4th for the Barbers to take a 13-4 lead, or 13-2 lead. Wild Wesley got 2 back in the top of the 5th, but the Barbers respond with a run in the bottom of the 5th for a 14-4 win. Our next broadcast will be 5 o'clock from Ad Rutschman Field in Hillsboro for the Hillsboro Wet Sox Baseballism Tournament. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Final score, Post 158 Barbers 14 and the Wild West League All-Stars 4. We hope you enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening. Good night and God bless.